Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Saturday afternoon. The storm is coming in here, folks. Even though we've had a little hazy sunshine this morning, don't be fooled. Snow is on the way and folks are getting very weary. So I figured that we need a little song for spring. People are saying that I need you. I need you. So this is what I think you should really be listening to.
I need you like the winter needs the spring. You
The
know
winter needs the
I
spring.
need you. I need you. Every day.
So I need you like the winter needs the spring. And I'll tell you something, folks. There's no signs of spring anywhere. Yikes. All right, let's get into it. See what we have. We have a winter weather advisory for all of Massachusetts in blue until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I think that's too long. I think this thing is done by about 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Goodbye and good luck. Now, temperatures as of midday are 30 plus from Cape Cod, actually from southeastern Massachusetts, including Cape Cod, 20s, Boston, north and west, dew points are running in the teens. So there's a lot of room for what we call evaporational cooling. And what that means is once the precipitation begins, in theory, it could knock the air temperature down to the dew point. That's not going to happen. The air gets saturated and it's a race. Anyway, it's going to be in the 20s when it's snowing here. And then we get a break tomorrow, but a lot of Arctic air is coming. Look at this, well below zero, Hudson's Bay, James Bay. This in modified form comes in here tomorrow night and Monday with a strong northwest wind. We're in the single numbers again by the time you wake up Monday morning. Now, what time are we doing this? 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. This is where the snow is falling at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. New York State coming into a good chunk of Pennsylvania. Big thump of snow coming into southern New England will be here soon. Heavier snow off to the southwest. Then it begins to mix with sleet, freezing rain, then change to all rain in the lower Ohio Valley. All right, national map. Let's see what's going on here, folks. We have high pressure offshore to the south of New England. We've actually had a gusty southwest wind today in advance of the Arctic front. But here's low pressure coming out of the Tennessee Valley, really buried with Tennessee over a foot of snow. This area of low pressure is going to weaken and come up along the Arctic front, which is going to be in this position very late tonight and tomorrow. The wind, the gradient's going to slacken, so the wind is not going to be a factor. We're cold from the ground to about 5,000 feet. So if we get steadier, heavier precipitation, it's going to pull down the cold air from above. So that's why we're talking about a thumping of snow, even though sleet and freezing rain will get involved. So as we look at the weather map, 1 o'clock Sunday morning, here's the Arctic front right at our doorstep. There is a very weak wave on it. So notice the gradient has just gone to nothing. There's little wind. So this little weak wave is going to come right up over us. It's not a big deal in terms of deep low pressure, but it is an overrunning event where warmer air is running into the colder air, the battle zone being played out right over us. And the warmer air may make enough inroads into low levels of the atmosphere. So the snow is going to mix with sleet and freezing rain. It may actually change to all freezing rain for a while. And then it's going to be over. By Sunday morning, 7 o'clock, the Arctic front, well, actually, the cold front's right at our doorstep. It's going to meander through the Arctic area. A little bit of lag time. That comes in here Sunday night and Monday with cold, high pressure. How much snow are we going for? Still thinking about, 3 to 5 inches in the greater Boston area. Some spots in the Berkshires could get up to 6. Same deal in the Worcester Hills. 3 to 6 inches in southern New Hampshire and 1 to 3 over the Cape and the Islands, where it will go to freezing rain and rain there. Could be a problem because that's where the heaviest precipitation is going to be in the Cape and the Islands, with the soaking rain for a while. That's going to be adding some weight onto the snow on the roofs. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm really not that worried for Boston because the time we were to get into the rain, the heaviest precipitation, I think, is winding down. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. All right, so for the balance of the day, heavier clouds coming in. Snow breaks out between 3 and 5 o'clock this afternoon. A thump of snow tonight will mix with sleet and freezing rain. It may change to all sleet or freezing rain. Temperatures very critical, 27 to 33. And even if Boston goes to 33, the ground is so frozen that I just think it's freezing rain for us. Here's your 5-day forecast. We'll start it with tomorrow becoming partly cloudy. Temps the afternoon as we mix down some milder air for a while, could approach 40 with a west wind picking up. And then much colder weather comes in tomorrow night. We're in the single numbers, only rising to 18 on Monday. Tuesday, clouding up. There will be an Arctic front approaching with a period of light snow possible late in the day. Right now, it doesn't look like big storm on Wednesday, but the Canadian says we need to watch it. Although, when I look at the Canadian at midday today, it says there's a weak storm well east of us. I'll be looking at some new models this afternoon, but as of right now, it does not look like a big storm on Wednesday, and then of course it's cold again on Thursday. So lots to follow throughout the afternoon, and we'll keep you posted. And one more shot from America.
I left the hours away.
It's a good song.
Just knowing you were thinking of me.
Yeah, we're thinking of the spring. All right, Mark, be a DJ or be a weather guy. What is it? I'll be thinking about this afternoon. I'm meteorologist Mark Rosenthal.